My name's Gabriella, and I was in a relationship for about 4 years, and I was having a hard time. So my boyfriend and I decided I need to take a little time for myself to go to like yoga and do whatever. I found on social media that he was living a double life and had another girlfriend.
Nice.
And
How did you find that out?
someone tagged me in a picture of the girl.
Ooh.
And I was like, what?
Did you confront him?
Oh yeah. So I messaged the girl and was like, I'm not mad at you. Like, I'm just wondering, like, that's my boyfriend. And she was like, well, I'm picking him up at the airport tonight.
Oh.
So we both went to the airport.
Oh! That was real good.
That is awesome.
So wait a minute. Oh, wait, I gotta hear some more about this. So when y'all showed up at the airport, what did he do when he saw both of you?
He just stood there like,
Busted.
and we have it on videotape because my other friend came and she taped it.
Of course.
Hey, you know what I'd have did? I'd have been like, man, this is the wrong airport. Hey, this ain't Kentucky.
So Gabriella, you wanted to know, should you dump him?
Oh no, I dumped him.
Oh,
But
good, good girl.
He's
Good
gone.
girl.
I'm wondering why, when you're not giving men all your attention, they need to seek it out elsewhere.
Corey?
I don't know. Guys get, I don't know. It has everything to do with the person and not you, ultimately. You know, I think guys get needy. Like, you wanted a break from them. I don't know. I would have been like, yeah, go get a pedicure, and that's your little break, and come back. You know, like, that's all you get. My parents are high school sweethearts. They've been together forever, and they're like best friends. They don't.
Where are you from?
I'm a Texas guy. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, they do everything together. They're best friends.
Personal question,
And-
Corey. Have you
yeah.
ever been cheated on?
Yeah, I have. I actually got cheated on my last relationship for 5 years.
Oh.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy as heck.
Yeah.
What?
She regrets it, but I
I
mean,
know, that's right. Okay. How about you, Ari?
Yeah.
What do you think about it? If a
got a
woman
question
says
for you.
she needs to focus on herself a little bit?
How's he cheating on you if you're on a break?
We weren't on a break.
But you told him you needed
No, I needed to just spend a little more time on myself.
She
instead
needed
of,
a little me time, basically,
yeah,
right?
I was going through something,
Yeah.
and I just needed to like go do me, and he'd always be like, "It's okay, go
But
ahead."
what does that mean? What does go do mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
It meant just take time to go do the things that I wanted to do instead of throwing all my time on him, because we had lived together, we had done whatever
Did
together.
you move out?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then that's on a break.
Broke up.
No. We had lived together months before that, and then
Okay.
we moved back to Boston.
Okay.
So when you
But
said
then you
me
went to
time.
2 separate places.
Me time.
My question is, when you said me time, I just make sure I'm hearing this right. When you said me time, were you thinking that he wasn't gonna go get him some him time?
Yeah.
too?
Well, him, they were still having us time. There was no break. I was still seeing
But you
him.
know there is no, you're either gonna do that or not. That's why as a married man, right? When you're married, you just try to work things out, because I don't believe in the, well, you know what, I need a break, because in the midst of a break, I might slip and fall into something.
But we were on a break.
And you might
But
also.
wait a minute. Can I just say this, Gabriella?
Yeah.
Just speaking for the ladies.
Yep.
That when you say I need some me time, and you all used to live together, but then you moved to a new town and you didn't move in together, wouldn't that be confusing for the gentleman?
That's what
or
I mean.
confusing for a relationship in general?
Yes, that's what I mean. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
I mean,
Like,
that's
But
what I'm
if you're seeing him every single week,
Okay, but
and
Okay.
you're seeing him all the time.
For you.
What? Yeah.
But I have a question for you, Gabriella. When you told him you needed me time, did you already sense that he was a little insecure, he was a little clingy, he didn't want you to give a little distance to the relationship?
He would be like, no, it's fine. So he kind of like, I almost
So
feel
he
like
didn't even give you an indication that it was a problem for him.
No, exactly.
like he had an ulterior motive when he was saying that.
Okay, were you guys clear that you guys were still in the relationship together? Was that very clear?
100%, very clear.
Who's he
Okay.
with now?
The girl he cheated on her.
Damn. So
But-
she confronted him, and then
Yeah, she confronted him and then got back together with him. I'm like, you are dumb.
I'd like to know from the guys, wouldn't you find that insulting? It's like, we can't work this out together. Wouldn't you like be
That's what I'm
insulted?
saying. Yeah, it's part of it's a partnership. You
Yeah,
know?
like-
if you're
like-
there together for that long, it's like, yo,
Right.
you know.
Thank you for your question, Gabriella. All right, we wish you the best.